All right. See if this still works. What? Tia Sandia. Oh my goodness. Welcome in. Jeez, I just got here. Good morning. I guess good evening to you. And Pesno. Yo, welcome in. Good morning. Tia, good morning. I'm not all set up. What else we got? A shout out. Trying to get my buttons to work here. What were you playing? Retro. Get in, Your Highness. Oh, I love the pizza yin yang. Still trying to beat Bucky O'Hare. I'm not familiar with Bucky O'Hare. What's Bucky O'Hare? I'll have to look it up because maybe if I saw a picture of it. Some of those old games I do recognize if I see some of the pictures. But of course now my screen's hiding behind the PlayStation. Anyway, good morning. Welcome. Let's see if I can switch screens. I took a little time off, so it's been probably a week since I was here. Here we go. I know what I'm doing. Yo, Babetsy! Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope everyone's having a great day and has had a great day. There we are. Oh my gosh. Let's see. And boom. There we go. How's God of War? It's been pretty good. Let's see. I'm not sure where we are. I think let's see. Last we left off, we're playing as the boy now, and we're trying to we think we're deceiving Odin. Last I remember. Or at least he thinks he's deceiving Odin. And we're trying to, let's see, he's got this mask that the boy's been trying to put together. Sorry if this is spoilers, by the way. But he's got, Odin's got this mask that Atreus has helped him put together and translate, which is supposed to be super powerful. So we're trying to stop him from putting it together. Oh yeah, this part. So we need Thor. That was Thor. We need him to join us. Let's see. Probably gonna die a couple times here. We need him to join us to get the last translation of the mask, I believe. And he's been drinking at a bar. So we got in this big fight. You could be helping more, don't you think? But I've been loving the game. I was just so tired last week. I couldn't do anything other than work and sleep, really. Like, my body wouldn't let me do other things. So I figured it'd just be easiest if I just took some time off, and I think it helped quite a bit too. Kind of recollect and stuff like that. But everything's fine. Oh yeah, we can actually shoot too somehow. How do we shoot? Can we not shoot? Did I forget the buttons? Important to rest well. Yeah, and it's been kind of on and off crazy at work too.
You could be helping more, don't you think?
Just weird people and busy.
Seriously?
Okay, can I not shoot for real? I guess not. I just let the sword do all the work. I just run by all of it. That's right, she's here to help too, so I can hang out by her. I wonder, oh yeah, our arrows got taken away. That's what it was. We had to check our weapons in at the beginning, and somehow we got our bow and our sword. Well, our sword's got like a spirit of its own or whatever. Somehow we got our bow back though. I don't remember exactly how. It kind of flew by us. There's Thor. I'm just watching the background. Oh my gosh. And let's see. Hope you have a fun stream. Gotta go to lunch. See you again soon. Alright, well you take care, Tia. Thanks for thinking of me on the raid. I hope you have a fantastic lunch. And of course I'll catch you later. Oh jeez. Easy. Whoop. Wow. Punch. Sword. That little kid's running him into that? I don't know. Wow. Holy crap.
What if you started again? Right now, just put down the...
And that's his daughter.
Grab his arms. Let's get him out of here.
It's a good fight.
I need some chapstick.
I'm sorry you had to see him like this.
No, it's fine. Really.
And Kratos gave him that big gash there at the very beginning of the game.
Hey, I'm strong, but you gotta help me out here.
Circle, circle, circle.
Come on, it's not that far.
So what do? They who cleans it up? Like everybody that's not dead, like whenever they wake up they have to clean up the bar for next week. Or they just don't clean it up, I don't know.
Thor?
Get up.
Don't
You're
3D
going
me.
to Niflheim with Loki. All Father's orders. You have to get up.
I know you're disappointed.
Disappointed? No. That was a glorious fight. You can't even say you're sorry this time, can you? Because what's one more broken promise? Grandfather treated you like crap. You were struggling. I get it. But you can't just... We're here for you. Mom and I are here for you. Even when you're here. We love you. You know that. I just thought this was behind us.
I fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Ow.
Can I get you a water or something?
You again?
That was quick.
Let's make this quick.
You in a hurry to get back to Asgard?
Just get us to that mask piece.
That way. And here we go. Okay, I can shoot again.
Well, this isn't the way.
This ain't a treasure.
It is a treasure hunt.
This part of Niflheim is way different than the maze I saw a few winters ago.
If you came through Tyr's temple, then yeah. The mist around Ivaldi's workshop is straight up poison.
Wow, Ingrid. I wish you could smell these.
Ingrid's the sword.
Was it worth it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fine, but I hope you know what seeing you like that did to me.
I was drunk, not blind.
Hey, why can't we just fly over these guys straight to the mat?
You think I want to carry you all that way? No, I'm not your pack horse.
Yappa! Yappa!
Ow.
Moving on.
Druid looks up to you. I hope you know that.
Don't need a lecture about parenting from you. Just find the thing.
Looks like we gotta head through that wall. You
Something
wanna...
I need to do first.
Take your time. Oh. Hello.
Now we can go.
Yo, Perotura! How are you today? Hope you're doing well.
Loki, you really keep trying to... I don't even know what you're trying to do anymore, but you have no idea the kind of shit I've been through.
Right. Half giant, son of a powerful god with impossibly high expectations. How could I ever know what that's like?
I don't know. I'm starting to see if my buttons are working. No. How's everything been? I saw, let's see. It's probably been a while, but I think I saw you playing Resident Evil. Doing okay? Yesterday was touching grass. Now I'm ready to be a hermit again for a week. Yeah, I took a little time off too. Just to rest and recalibrate myself, really. I think the last time I streamed was Monday, last Monday. So today's my first day back in a little while.
Neat trick.
But my body needed it, so I gotta listen to my body. Ooh. What hit me? Still playing Code Veronica. Oh, nice. Let's see. I think, were you playing, was it Zero? Zero or number 2? I can't remember. Also finished Dark Cloud. Oh, nice. I haven't played that in so long. I remember when that guy came, when that game came out. And I played the heck out of it. But I don't remember anything from it either. It's been just too long. I think it came out in like 2002 or 3. Get up there. I remember it being real fun, like building your town, and I remember fishing a lot too, I think. There's something that I've farmed for. I don't really amazing. Still amazing in 2022. Nice. I'll have to go back and play it somehow. I never played the second one. I think they made a second one.
You know, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just pointing out we're not that different.
I got no interest in falling over shared blood.
Give me all the money. Let's see. I'm gonna guess. Before equipping, I think it's gonna be... that way? It's probably this way. Nope, this way. Oh, way over here.
Another wall of ice. Thor, could you...
Oh, that's obvious. Poison apples and mooncake farming for fishing. times 3. I did that. I fished for nearly 40,000 points in my playthrough. I normally don't like fishing minigames, so I must have done something right. Yeah, just do it
Okay,
the first try and
just
you
wanna
don't
add
have
one
to
more
do it
thing.
anymore.
If you can't be yourself, you also might not feel like you can follow your own path. That doesn't sound familiar to you at all?
Where'd he go? There we go. It was actually so fun I'd do it again. Oh nice, that's good. Yeah, whenever they can make I just let that guy stab me. Whenever they can make stuff like that, like monotony, like actually enjoyable, that's always good. Because farming in general to me is just not usually fun.
Boss.
You just need to know how to get the right fish. Nice. Oh. The squirrel. I might actually use that. Take that, Potts. That's actually one of my only criticisms of the game. It does a poor job of explaining most of the mechanics. I'll have to look into it again. But I'll definitely keep it in mind too. What? We don't go that way? There's a lot of games from back when I was in high school I'd like to play again. Like, these God of War games too, like the first ones. Like, I haven't played those since they came out in
So we've got some
whatever year that was for PlayStation
What
2.
does it matter? Seems stupid to gripe about the things we can't change.
Who says
And
we
then,
can't?
then of course there's the whole list of games that I have that I haven't even started. That old chestnut. But some of the nostalgia is just worth going back for by itself anyway. And that'd be a fun one. Damn, that hurts. Where's that squirrel? How do I summon the squirrel? I forgot. No. Those floaty things will just like come around a corner sometimes and just like blow up and kill me. They do like 2/3 of your health. Just try to avoid them. Quick, be right back. Okay.
We're far from Uvalde's village, right?
Excuse me.
Far enough.
Ooh. Looks like a boss arena, perhaps.
Damn it! Ancient!
Again with the griping.
Calling out a problem isn't griping.
Bet
It's
you're
helping.
glad I'm helping so much this time around. You're welcome. I will say the sword's doing work over there. Lucky she's helping.
Oh my gosh. Maybe let's have some health.
Damn it! Ancient!
Again with the griping.
Calling out a problem isn't
Bet
griping.
you're glad I'm helping so much this time around. You're welcome.
Oh my gosh.
I will say the sword's doing.
Doing what? Like all the damage or doing all the work? What were you gonna say, Thor?
Damn it! Ancient!
Again with the griping.
Calling out a problem isn't griping. It's healthy.
Bet you're glad I'm helping so much this time around. You're welcome.
Food? No. Damn it. Oh my gosh, seriously? Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. Just about had this frost, whatchamacallit,
Damn it!
ancient.
Again with the griping.
Calling
And of
out a
course they
problem
got
isn't
these guys
griping.
shooting at me too.
Bet
We
you're
can
glad
come over
I'm helping
here.
so much this time around. You're welcome.
Oh wait, so can he?
Doing work over there. You're lucky she's helping too.
Nice. Oh my gosh. Did that hurt the other guy? So yeah, are you enjoying this game? I might have mentioned this, but I really don't like the new direction personally. I've been enjoying it, cause I'm just a sucker for their relationship, like the relationship with Atreus and Kratos. I guess probably just being a dad in general. I've been enjoying like that aspect of it. I don't like how much the NPC's backseat. I wish there was a way that you could turn them off if you want to. Or, you know, have a little more control over how much input they have, like as far as dialogue and like actual... I don't know, I guess the battle mechanics are still about the same as they were. So that's not too bad. But the backseating is just kind of a bit much. Ah, what? But I've been enjoying the story and the actual gameplay for the most part, besides the backseating, has been
Damn it, Ancient!
Again
pretty
with the
enjoyable.
griping.
Calling out a problem isn't griping. It's healthy.
Bet you're glad I'm helping so much this time around.
I don't like fighting more than 3 enemies just because of all this nonsense that get hitting from different directions, but like the one-on-one bosses are really fun. I guess there's that they added the berserkers or whatever instead of Valkyries, and that's cool. Except for they have the one berserker that like
With the griping.
spawns enemies, so that's
Bet you're
just
glad
stupid.
I'm helping so much this time
I had to
around.
immediately like get away from that.
I will say the sword's doing work over there. You're lucky she's helping too.
I need you to do work too, Thor. Oh, I thought I dodged. I really should have considered different camera system. The original, since that was perfect for the combat. Yeah, I wish you could also switch. Like, if they're gonna have it this way, I wish you could switch which side the camera's on, like most other third-person games. And if there is a way, I haven't found it. And I haven't looked for a button either.
Again with the griping.
Calling out a problem isn't griping. It's healthy.
Bet you're glad I'm helping so much this time around. You're welcome. I will say the sword's doing work over there. You're lucky she's helping too.
Yappa!
Is there a way out over here? No. What?
Yappa!
Get over there. I need to eat something. Oh no. That's not doing anything. Why? Why? Or a hybrid camera, maybe fixed camera combat, third person and exploration. Yeah, something. I think a couple of the things they could have fixed. There's one mechanic that I just can't stand, and they didn't do anything about it from the first one either.
Ancient!
Again with the griping.
They made it this way to where when you do your special skills. Also, what's up with the dialogue? Does Norse gods speak like they're from the hood and the East Coast? I guess maybe they get that way when they're drunk. But the battle mechanic that I don't like is when you're using, like, there's I don't know, there's some kind of stun timer on enemies. Like they can be stunned for however, I don't know what the time frame is. And I don't know if it applies to all enemies, but I think it does. That if they get stunned, they'll I can't say they just snap out of it, but they do. Like after they've been stunned for this amount of time, whether it's been like one move that stuns and then another move that stuns or whatever, if that time adds up to a certain amount of time, it doesn't matter what the next stun does. Like even if it's supposed to stun for like 2 seconds, it's just going to do whatever the difference is. And I'm a firm believer in this. I think this is kind of how it works, but I don't know for sure. But this mechanic or whatever applies to um, just about everything, and your special skills slow down time when enemies can still move at just about regular speed most of the time, or at least projectiles do. So you can get killed in the middle of your non-cancelable cancelable attack, and when you think an enemy should be stunned, according to the game's coding or whatever, it's not. It's like completely okay that he snaps out of this attack that you're doing, or if you're in the middle of a combo, or if he's up in the air, he's just like, okay, well, that's the end of your time. So I'm gonna go back up and do like all my attacks or whatever. Like there's still this turn-based kind of thing to it. That's I don't know. I don't like it. Like it kind of throws off the fluidness. I don't think I should be able to stun lock everything. But I also don't think they should just be able to break out of a stun, like if I'm in the middle of something too. And that's not to say that I should just be able to mash R1 the entire time or anything. Like, yeah, they should be able to get out of it. But there should also be like some other definite end to whatever. And I don't know if going about it that way is the way to do it. Like just having the enemy being able to um just do that, I guess. I don't know. It's just I don't know if it's a bug. I think it no, I know it's not a bug. Because they have um shoot, I don't have Kratos. They have a particular armor that is specifically coded for you to take less damage while you're doing your special attacks, so whether it's the light one or the hard one. So yeah, they know about it and they made this armor in the game that I can't show you because I don't have Kratos, but it's uh it's designed to make you take less damage while you're doing those attacks because they know about it. They know that enemies will get out of their attacks and that's it. So I guess that's just how it's programmed.
Calling out a problem isn't griping. It's helping.
And it's just I don't know. I think there's a different way to make it.
Glad I'm helping so
I wish I
much
could
this time around. You're welcome.
I wish I could also like show an example. I might be able to try it on like some of these smaller guys here. Yikes. That was my biggest thing. Like I found it happening all the time when I was playing the Valkyries in the first one. And then they also have the same thing in the first one too, damage reduction for special moves. And I went on not a rampage, just a rant about it. Oh, nice. Got him again? Let's go. Hit him. Damn it. What the f- Ah, my god. My face. I'm gonna die. Can't be mad like I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Damn it, ancient!
Again with the griping.
Calling out
Okay, well I know I can double stun him though.
Bet you're glad I'm helping so much this time around. You're welcome. I will say the sword's doing work over there. You're lucky she's helping too.
Oh, I did it too early. I need health. Gun bar. Or Gan Bear.
Jamie, ancient!
Again with the gripe.
Calling out
Okay.
griping. It's healthy.
Bet you're glad I'm helping so much this time around. You're welcome.
Still too early? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh. Nice. Oh, that's my rat. Okay, yeah. Give me help. Shit. Ah.
Jamie, ancient!
Again with the griping.
Calling out a problem isn't griping. It's healthy.
Bet you're glad I'm helping so much this time around. You're welcome.
Jeez.
I will say this.
Okay. Let's just do it.
Jamie, ancient!
Again with the griping.
Calling
Yo,
out a problem
dude.
isn't griping. It's healthy.
This one is not from Rainbow.
What's that?
It's not from.
Oh.
It's not from Rainbow Friends.
Oh, what's it from?
Turbo Pad.
Topo Pad?
This.
Oh. There's Edom. Are you getting eaten? What? Okay. Tiny person collab. Yes.
Bet you're glad I'm helping so much this time around. You're welcome.
We'll have to do another Lego stream. Come on. Come on, Thor. What the fuck? Here's a personal question, so you don't need to answer if it's too private. Do you play games with your son? I do, yes. Yeah, he likes, well, we have a Switch downstairs too that we play. And sometimes he comes on stream with me too. Like only if he feels like it. I don't like force him or anything. But we played Lego Jurassic World together. We put together some Legos. And he likes playing Minecraft and Roblox off stream. Or, you know. Yeah, we play games. And he likes Mario, and we played like WarioWare. That's a fun one. That way. Do you play modern games with him, or have you introduced classics to him? Yeah, I've done both. Like I just let him kind of decide what he's interested in, really. Yeah, he likes all kinds of games. Once he's able to read more and you know, get into that part of it, I think he'll be a lot more explorative, I guess, if that's a word. Ah, come on, Thor, do something. Do I have to wait for him to say, why don't you take out the mask? Come over here. Oh my goodness. His interests kind of jump around too. Oh, it's just over here. Thor? How do you feel about your kid playing Roblox? Ever feel unease considering the amount of bad people on that service? I guess not so much since he can't read. I mean, he can, but you know, he's still like in the beginning stage of reading. Like he knows like the words and stuff, like small words, but like as far as like necessarily bad words and stuff, not so much. Like I don't mind him playing Roblox because he's usually just like entertaining himself. He's not going on to like, you know, make friends that I know anyway. I mean, he wouldn't be able to communicate with them. This is okay. Where is? But maybe like in the future, yeah, I'm definitely gonna like monitor it more, I guess. I mean, he doesn't have like his own phone or anything. Come on. uh What is the dealio? indulging curiosity. Let's see. I'm interested in modern parents' views on moderation. Yeah, yeah. Like once he, like that reading capability opens up a whole new, you know, possibility of information, which is good and bad. So yeah, whenever he's more developed in that area, it's definitely gonna take more of our time, I'm sure. I mean, I'm not gonna be censoring things or anything from him, but I am gonna make him aware, you know, what's good, what's, you know, what to believe, what's, you know, false sources of information, double, triple checking, quadruple checking sources, you know, things like that before actually coming to a concrete conclusion on anything. Like, I can't make him, I want him to think however he wants to. Like, I don't want to try to force him into any kind of like thought process, but I definitely want him to know the difference between what's, you know, in like actual information and what's misinformation. Whether he chooses to believe it, that's completely up to him. But I'm not gonna, I can't say that I'm just gonna be like, no, you're wrong. Because I want him to, you know, be a free-thinking person that he is. I don't want him to feel like he can't say something or he can't be a certain thing or something. Like, I want him to have every opportunity and every source of information. Right, dude? No, he's just petting a cat. So right now it's like, right now it's, I would consider it pretty easy, moderation-wise. Some of the visuals on it though too, we gotta watch for. Like they actually do have some weird games on Roblox. What's that? Oh, is she being good? Tell me, why isn't this mask working? What if we load our save? Because it didn't spawn the ice. See, now he's there. Last time he wasn't there. I thought that was weird.
Damn it! Ancient!
Again with the griping.
Calling out a problem isn't griping. It's healthy. Tiapa!
Bet you're glad I'm helping so much this time around. You're welcome. I will say the sword's doing work over there. Your lucky was helping too.
Nope. Oh no. Actually. No. What are you doing? Why? Why? No. What a throw. Jeez. Oh no.
I love Hellwalkers. You just blast
Got
them
him.
apart.
Easy.
Poof. Problem solved. Don't have to think, don't have to feel.
What's that? Easy as pie. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Lemon cheesy? Cheesy cake? And open.
Just ahead.
We did it. Soft. Good morning. Easy
I think
clap.
that's where we're supposed to go.
Santa.
So, I said it before.
No, I want cake. I blame you. I blame Mason. Talking about cake. Everybody wants cake now. I hope you're doing well too, Soft. Good morning. Well, if you tease her like that, she's gonna get your finger. And then you're not allowed to be mad. 'Cause you teased her. No, right now she's just stretching, but if you put your finger in front of her and do that, she'll probably try to get you. If she does get you in that case, you're not allowed to be mad. Because you were teasing her in the first place. Right? But if you pet her, she'll probably like it and not scratch you. You're so silly. Who are you trying to scratch? Say nobody. I'm just trying to lay in the window and chill. Well, I guess just ignore her for a minute and she'll forget about you, and then you can pet her. 'Cause she's silly. I know I missed some, but I still don't feel great about Loki helping him find this mask. Oh, you haven't missed anything. I took some time off to get some rest and be with the family and stuff. I've appreciated that Dark Cloud lately. Such a nostalgic game for me. Yeah, I was saying that too. And yeah, just kind of like I forgot about a lot of the stuff. And they mentioned some of. Oh, geez, I went the wrong way.
Look, I don't need you to solve my
But I mostly remember the
find the mask. Let's get out of here.
the building and fishing. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a nice week and that your weekend is going good too. Play the sequel at some point. Oh, that's cool. Aw, see? Yeah, see? She likes that. And you gotta watch her tail too. Like, if you see her tail flicking, that means usually probably just leave her alone. See, like right now, she may play with you. She may not. If you touch her in a place where she doesn't want to be touched, she'll probably be like, eh. He's like, or do like this. I love you. Oh, you mean last night? She just slapped you. You're so funny. Building and fishing are most of the game. You're not wrong. I got to go and take the puppers out. Have a fun stream. Hope to see you again soon. You too, Perotura. Have a nice day. And I hope the rest of your weekend goes well too. and have fun walking the doggos. I'll be sure to try to catch you somewhere this week. I'm gonna try to. I think I feel pretty caught up on my personal health. So I'll try and be on more and stuff too. This time of year gets busy just all around. And it just kind of crept up on me, some of it. Oh. Still have to put the Christmas tree up. And I don't like that he's helping find this mask either.
Up this way. Looks like there's a path.
I didn't realize that was part of why you took the time off. Oh yeah, I just had some... Like on,
Pathway coming
what day was it? Monday? There was one day, I got on... Or no, I slept Monday and Tuesday.
out here without Fabio looking over your
Monday I had off and I slept most of the day.
Well,
Tuesday I had to
yeah,
work. I
guess.
slept most of the day and then I went to
different from what
work.
I'm used to. In a good way.
Wednesday... Wednesday I just kind of chilled and
Looks
hung
like we
out
gotta
with
get up that
Gina.
cliff. I think we
No thinking.
And the last couple days it was busy as hell at work,
better
really.
when I know it's gonna happen.
And I tried streaming one day, and I was like, if I'm feeling this way, I don't need to be seen that I feel this way. So I'll come back when I feel like I, should be, when I can be seen again.
Maybe. I can check.
It was just, it was just a mood, I guess. That's a way to put it.
Get off her!
But yeah, I'm definitely feeling better. I've had a lot going on here too. Just regular life stuff. That's not even like mentioning Christmas, golly. Trying to get ready for that too. I have 2 dentist appointments this month, and they're both at my parents' house, or down by my parents' house. That's where my dentist is, in Georgia. So, we're going down there, I guess in 2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks. So I can go to 2 dentist appointments. It sucks.
Thor,
It'll be fun to see them. I just
hope everything
hate
goes
that
okay when
the
you
main
cease
reasons
doing
that I gotta sit in a chair. But that's me being selfish too. Mason and Gina will be able to hang out with Grandpa and Grandma and stuff, and I'll be able to see them for a short amount of time too. I act like I'm gonna spend the night at the dentist office. Not like this. I thought Thor was like a Resident Evil bad guy for a second. The way he just kind of like walked over there. SpongeBob, equip the mask.
It's here.
Uh-oh.
Gotcha.
I still need to push circle. Oh, right on time.
We are on the verge of great things. All of our work together.
You're welcome.
Hi, everybody's here all of a sudden.
You are here. Why?
His father murdered Heimdall. Vercetti has proof. Take him.
No. Leave him alone. I command it.
You said no more Aesir blood would be spilled. You said family comes first. You don't think that this is retribution for him being here? He's put your granddaughter in danger. He's made your son miserable.
Loki didn't kill Heimdall. His father did. Your daughter is old enough to make her own mistakes. And your husband started drinking again, all on his own. Dismissed! You two, a word.
Ooh, I do have a glasses cleaner. Nice.
Can't you see what's happening? He's not protecting us. Magni, Modi, our boys. We used to tell them stories by the fire. Do you remember? We would carve those wooden horses.
Isn't one of the boys still alive, though? We only killed one, right?
Laugh until
Then the other one
sun
ran
set,
away.
and they fell asleep in our laps. They were thrown at the Allfather's problems like brittle knives to a mountain face. And for what? What if Thrud's next?
Oh, trust Odin, baby. He's got our best interests in mind.
You kill my sons. Sleep in their beds. Turn my father against me. My daughter.
I have no idea what's happening.
You know, I finally thought of something I can teach you.
Hey,
You
stand down!
Sindri better be right.
Where do you...
Sindri,
Oh, we got it. Yo, let's go.
you sure know how to plan an exit.
Atreus.
Got the mask, too.
Glad you're safe, lad.
Got out just in time. Pretty sure I burned my bridges in Asgard, though. Wait, why were you out here?
Sindri told us where you would arrive should you find trouble.
Oh, thought you might have been exploring without me.
No, your dad was just concerned. Though, now that you mention it...
Mimir,
Brother, please, it's all so crowded and tense back home. Don't you miss the three of us out finding our own adventures?
putting off the inevitable.
Exactly.
It's not the worst idea. I do want to show everyone the mask, but it'll keep.
Ah, our illustrious summoners have returned. So were you always a freakishly large immortal squirrel, or...
Don't forget handsome. No, I was once a regular squirrel. The same size
I need to...
as these wispy, spectral versions of myself, in fact. I was unremarkable. I stumbled upon the tree near what should have been the end of my life, the victim of a random act of predatory savagery. But the tree, it had other plans for an insignificant creature like me. But I have prattled on for far too long. I will leave you be, Master Kratos.
Prattle.
Well, good luck out there.
I'm back, everybody.
Hey, you made it.
I'll get Tyr. Join us at the table if you're ready to stay.
See? I told you the key would get him home.
Because you tapped it with a hammer. Dwarven magic makes no sense.
Right? Luna one time
Right.
made me a breastplate out of dog barks. I still can't figure that
I'm
one
fine.
out.
I just hope unlocking this thing was worth the cost.
You have it.
Oh, I missed him coming out of the door. No.
To use it. They found out about Heimdall. I had to run. But at least Odin can't use it either.
But if you didn't get any answers from the mask, all you've done is steal Odin's greatest treasure. Your father's killed his most loyal ally. None of us are safe, even here.
So we have no choice. We find Surtur, sound Galahorn, and bring Odin to justice. Now.
You'd incinerate every soul in Asgard and call it self-defense?
Does he ever suggest plans or just crap on everyone else's?
The obvious plan is staring you in the face. We don't need Odin to use this. We can slip into Asgard and do it ourselves, right under his nose. We gain the knowledge we need to shatter this prophecy of war once and for all.
Except begging your pardon, you don't have a way into Asgard.
They got the big horn, don't they?
Oh, so you expect them to sneak into Asgard blowing a horn that sounds across all the realms?
I expect
Yes.
you to bite my blue butt cheek.
Please, just think about it.
No pressure. Everyone just staring. Let's see. Is this like the end game decision?
What do you think?
Father?
I need to...
Okay, I'm with you.
What do you think? I don't know. What do we think? Let's go. Can I like... they'll tell me. Okay, we came up... Oh, wait.
This mask. The easy answers that it promises. I know
It'd be funny if he turns into the
shortcuts
mask.
always have a price. Atreus, you have carried it. What do you think?
I think it's a chance. At worst, we'll have something Odin wants as leverage. At best, if it really gives us all the answers, then we can make our own path. Nobody has to die.
Grand. Now all we need's a way to Asgard.
They're taking the Hobbit
I know I've
size in
been
guard.
good to you all. I know you've questioned why you even pulled me out of that hole. I have too. But it's clear now. This is what I'm needed for. This is my purpose. One last time, I will pick up my spear and I will lead us to Asgard.
Excuse me, but if you got a way to Asgard, where's that idea been this whole fucking while?
That's rather a fair question, brother.
You withheld Asgard.
You would have gotten us all killed. And we needed to give Loki time to find his destiny.
So we had to kill a bunch of other things instead
All
first?
led to this.
We could have saved
We
lives?
can get inside. I'm going after Odin.
I will not stop you. We can do both.
Spot on, brother. If the mask doesn't give us an out, we'll still have the drop on him.
Works for me.
Let's do it then. And quickly, before he sees us coming.
He does hate surprises.
Slow down, you damn spruce. I still want to hear the details on this new way to Asgard you got. Spill it.
It's an ancient path. We can't reach it from here.
Where then?
Let me collect my things and I'll show you.
You ain't got no things. And where you going with that mask, Brock?
Calling him out.
That belongs to the kid. He earned it. All you done was make passable dirt soup.
Brock, it's okay.
No, it ain't. This ain't right.
Just waiting for him to punch him in the nuts.
Together, true. Like, what's with him calling you Loki anyway? You know that ain't his name. Hey, I'm talking to you. You never shut up.
All the things.
Odin.
Let go of the boy and face me!
Tell your brother to throw me the mask and you've got a deal.
Stop moving.
Freya, if he dies...
Now. Wasn't part of the plan, but if he dies, we are square for Heimdall. And honestly, you got a bargain.
I will kill you. Plan on that.
So nice spending time with you again.
Freya, please.
Can't be in two places at once, Frig. Hey! I don't move, you don't move. Don't do anything you'll regret.
I regret many things. Killing you will not be one of them.
I meant to throw me the mask! Now!
Oh, you could have bit him before.
Too bad, son. Looks like war after all.
Nice. No, Brooks. Okay.
Please, you
Ish.
You have to. He can't. You can't. Maybe if I go back to the lake.
Stop it. I know what you've done. And I forgive you. But you gotta stop. You gotta let go.
No.
Bro.
This whole time?
So, what do we do now?
Now? Now we kill Odin. And anyone who gets in our way.
One of the small humans woke up. Did Odin get the mask? Hang on a second.
Come.
Let's see. I might have to re-see that myself, even. Because Brock got stabbed and died. And I would like to see and confirm who stabbed him. Okay, hang on. Pause. Okay, I got it here. Oh, now I have to watch myself though too. Okay, so we're gonna go back. Nope. Where's our sound? Oh, is it doing the thing where we don't get our sound in VODs anymore? Or is it because we're... Okay. So Atreus bit Odin. Hang on. We gotta go back just a sec. Okay. Because Brock and Tyr were getting into it or whatever. And then, dang, I get double mad as a treat. Oh, because I'm in the background too. Oops. Pause. I'll just set that down. So, Brock was giving it to Tyr, just like laying everything out there, and then something happened here. He got stabbed, and they made it look like Tyr did it, but I can't tell if like Tyr did it and got away with Odin. Let's see. Okay, what that was. Yeah. We can do both. There. So, okay, here's where he starts giving it to him. Okay, don't need to do that yet. Slaps the mask away. Okay. Passable dirt soup. Okay. It's coming. It's coming up here. Takes a knife. Okay, so he does stab him for sure. That face. Okay, and then Odin pops up. Where did he come from? Like, because from here, like between here and there, like Brock gets stabbed, and all of a sudden Odin's got Atreus from behind. Stab. Okay, and now he's Odin? Now that's Odin now. Holding the knife even. So is he impersonating? Okay, and now he's behind him too. Okay. That part happened kind of fast. I didn't see it. So where's Tyr? Did he turn into Tyr? And like impersonate him? Let's find out. Come on. Come on. Now my screen's like, oh, you want to change screens? TFB. Oh, come on. Oh, it's because accessibility turned on somehow. Okay, and we are back. He disguised as Tyr. Okay. Oh, never mind. Ads though. No. I don't know.
Where?
Because Tyr's not here now, it seems.
Where are you going?
We are done.
You can't run away from this, Kratos. Odin won't stop until we stop him. We need you here.
Oh my. Look at our space gloves. Leave. Can I say goodbye to the squirrel?
Father, where are we going?
Oh.
I think he was disguising himself as Tyr. I wonder what happened to Tyr, though. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, he would have had to have been doing it the whole time, right?
Father, can we? I want to go hunting.
I will follow.
We are with you, Atreus.
What do we hunt?
Deer.
Which way we headed, lad?
In the direction of deer.
I don't think the whole time Brock noticed he was acting different. That's true. You're right. What was that? Ew, fire. Right. Oh, I see that. One of those are my optional objectives. Up there? Honey, I'm home.
Is this what it always felt like to you?
Yes, but it felt right and kept me close to the ones I love.
Really close.
Well, you did get a little bit bigger, Atreus. I'm sure you've probably seen the full playthrough by now, huh? Let's see. Yeah, it tells me to go this way. Still telling me to go. Okay, is there that hole? Yeah, that's it. Okay. We'll get there. Gosh, I haven't even touched any games except for like
I think I heard
Skater XL and
This way.
Minecraft
just needs
this past week.
Here. Tracks. They're leading that way.
Still like to get the Mario Kart DLC, play with the family too. Maybe for Christmas.
Atreus, violence changes us. You are not weak to feel its effects.
We're all feeling its effects.
We're heading the right way. There's broken branches over there. Come on.
Over there.
I keep seeing it. The knife, Brock, Sindri's face.
Oh, it did just happen.
There it is.
Yeet.
Elbow up. Accuracy over speed.
Oh, I'm doing this? Okay.
Why? That was running.
And so are we.
I don't understand.
When an animal is wounded, it must stop the bleeding, or it will die. Have been wounded, and this is a distraction.
You're not wrong. Not wrong.
It's my fault.
No.
I mean, it kind of is.
We should find Sindri. I have a pretty good idea where he might be.
Lead.
Is it okay if we take the sleds? I need to think about what I'm gonna say to him.
Of course.
Oh. Of course.
Everywhere I look, I'm reminded of my mistakes.
Our actions have consequences. To be reminded of them is not punishment.
Feels like it. If I had just...
Seen through a deception that fooled us all. Stopped an attack you could not predict. There is no if, Atreus.
Your father's right. There are things even gods cannot control.
Swana, it's Becky.
Come.
Yay, finally. guess we gotta open the gate
Take
too.
the sled when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. $1,062.
Here's Temple. That's where we're at. Mimir, is there a chance that we could bring Brock back? Sindri did it once. Maybe we could figure out a way to do it again.
I'm afraid not, little brother. When a soul missing its fulgia, its direction, like Brock's, leaves its corporeal form, well, it can't reach the Lake of Souls. He's not only dead, he's been denied an afterlife. There's nothing to bring back.
He's really gone.
Atreus, if there was anything we could do, I promise you, we'd be doing it.
I know. It was stupid of me to hope in the first place.
Have you thought of what you're gonna say to him? Power slide.
Just when the lake was still water. I feel like I want to get on a boat and just sail away from here. From everything.
You cannot sail away from your mistakes. It is impossible to forget them.
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
They'll follow you no matter where you go, little brother.
If you are to sail, do it toward somewhere.
Did we get that? Locked.
Brother, we really should
The
stay
lift
on.
at the end of the bridge should still work. We can get up to the temple that way.
Gotta get this money, son.
Atreus, what makes you so sure Sindri will be here?
It's where he and Brock reunited. Reforging something that broke. He'll be here.
Give me the super weapon.
Sindri? Sindri, I'm so sorry.
No. No, I don't want to hear it. You don't know what sorry means.
We're not letting Odin get away with this.
Would that be the Odin you invited into my home?
We were all fooled.
But some of us were bigger fools than others.
Aren't we? I gave you everything. My skills. My friendship. My home. My secrets. My treasures. And you just kept taking. And now what have I got? Not even my family. You want sorry? This is what sorry looks like.
What can we do?
We. There is no we. There's only you.
no matter what the cost. So what you can do
Fuck off.
is get the fuck out of my sight.
Come, Atreus. Leave it be.
Can you work on my armor real quick?
I thought we were his family too.
We were.
And prepare for war.
Is there?
No. But I know I'll feel better when we brought Odin to justice.
Justice. Justice is not what we seek. It is vengeance. Every path I walk leads back to vengeance.
Maybe that's all we have left.
We must return to Freya.
Okie dokie.
We really are going to war.
It has come to that. Yes.
When we were back in Svartalfheim, looking for Tyr. This isn't what I wanted. This wasn't what I meant. Not if it meant losing Brock.
We know, Atreus. We know.
We really took everything from Sindri.
Don't take to heart words said in grief, Atreus. No matter how spot on they feel.
I know we should go see Freya. But I wouldn't mind staying here in Midgard. For a little while.
Aye. A few last adventures to take our minds off the state of, well, everything.
All right, this way. Still partying at Sindri's.
Don't see why not. Odin's back door in was also his way out. Without the blasted raven apparently hiding in the broom closet, the house should be secure.
And she will not turn away allies in her vengeance.
Aye, it's all our vengeance now. And no more fake Tyr to twist our minds around.
What?
What a mockery he made of Tyr's desire for peace. And mine.
Hiding in the broom closet. So is there a point where we could have seen him? Like as an Easter egg?
You're back. Are you with us? Good. It's time.
Time for what, dare I ask?
Time to unite the realms against Odin once and for all.
Tyr tried to unite the realms. The real Tyr. Everyone loved him. And even he failed.
Then we better not fail, or there will be no one left to try. This is Ragnarok.
And Odin's already heard every blasted plan we have.
Yes, we've lost the element of surprise. More than that, we have only one way to Asgard, and it's not subtle.
Yellow.
It means we enter from Tyr's temple, here. Asgard's wall is here. Odin's host of Einherjar will hold the space in between.
Which means we need armies of our own.
As many as will answer the call. Numbers Odin won't see coming.
And that's just to reach the wall. To breach the wall, we'll need to find Surtur.
Ratatoskr was able to procure this.
guess we'll go.
I know just where to look.
Splendid. Allies then. Who do we think we can get?
Try to recruit the army of the dead.
And I'll return to Alfheim to unite the elves.
Just like that. Unite the elves after centuries of war.
Well, they really like me in Alfheim.
And you? To Valheim.
Yes, to find Sigrun and muster the free Valkyries.
Midgard has no army.
No Niflheim, no Jotunheim.
That leaves only Svartalfheim.
I'll go to Svartalfheim.
Sindri? Are you sure?
I said I'll go.
So be it. Good luck to us all.
Off to Muspelheim to find the last fire giant. I almost envy everyone else's impossible mission.
Oh, I was right.
Master Kratos, young Master Atreus, I'm so relieved to see you safe. My infinite condolences to you all.
Just like they said in the first one, there won't be any fire giants till Ragnarok. And we have a clip of that somewhere too.
How did he do it? How did that mad bastard keep us from sniffing him out for so long? Planting a raven in the broom closet was audacious enough. He also had to keep us from looking inside while he was away in Asgard. That addled act of his, the damage he performed, all a story crafted to render it beyond questioning how long he'd spend locked away in there. He counted on us to be sympathetic instead of skeptical. I'll never believe compassion is a weakness, but he sure used it as one.
Appreciate it if I could take those dwarven keepsakes from you.
Oh, I forgot about her. Oh, one more.
You need it? I got it.
Might as well. Been using it the whole game. Hardened remnants. Glowing embers. Nice.
Brutal. Very big.
Oh, I think I had one of those too. That's okay.
Too deadly. Brutal.
Nice.
talk for a spell?
Whoops.
Let's make some magic.
Vanillite appears. Oh, I just saw that my camera isn't on. Oh, from when I was watching the YouTube video earlier. Gee whiz.
A good fit.
Oh.
Better get that armor nice and bloody.
Oh, I don't know if I have that one either. Okay. Hmm. I figured no cameras make up for the time we got double I love it.
Woohoo! Lucky good.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Now go show it off.
Okay. Need one more of those.
This here's the fun part.
Would have been a shame to have left that behind.
Okay, one more crow. I also want... I guess... Should we do some exploring? Legendary. Okay. Oh, there's an Eyes of Odin here? Of course there is. Watch it be in the tree. I actually don't hear it.
See, you got some of Freyr's gifts from the elf. I wouldn't mind having them.
Hmm. If I could just find it, then we can open that other chest. No, it can't be behind there.
What's your fault, huh? Not a fan, but by me.
Pretty much can't even target the tree at all. I mean, you can, but it's not going to throw anything. So... where the heck? Usually you can, like, hear the flapping
I'll take those Vanaheim crests off your hands if you like.
and the jingle. That's gonna drive me nuts. I feel like I kinda hear it here, but I think it's also the tree. Well, geez. I was just thinking, I'll wait till later to do it, but since we're here, I'll just look up the guide for where it is. I was like, oh, I'll find them all with the guide. Shoot, if I'm gonna do it later, might as well do it now. Oh, what? That's okay. I'll just look it up later like I initially intended. Okay, well then let's find something here. Let's see. I already did that though, right? Or do I still have a couple? Close the hell tiers. Oh wow. Okay. Path of Destruction. Let's go.
Good. I was hoping we'd visit the crater again.
There's work to be done. Something big and hungry stalks the jungle within the crater. Perhaps we could look into it. Also what?
We go.
Oh yeah, there's like a strong enemy around here somewhere too. Oh, and a dragon? Okay. Is this still not the right way?
Father, I'm worried about Thor.
Why?
Last time you fought, you couldn't beat him. What happens when we meet him again? What'll be different from last time?
Last time you were not with me.
Wow. Thanks.
We'll get him drunk. Get him good and drunk. Wild cricketot. Okay. Up there?
I keep thinking about what you both said. After what happened to Brock. That there's some things we just can't control. I know you were trying to comfort me. But how do we tell ourselves our fate is ours to make? And then when the worst happens, we say there's nothing we could have done. Some people believe life's easier once you accept your fate. Maybe I finally see their point.
Well, where is... This isn't... This isn't... What the fuck? But I'm getting further. Why do you do this to me?
I guess the army of giants.
Where are we? Okay. Why?
Fighting at Ragnarok was just part of Groa's lot. There aren't enough giants around. And the ones that are, they're not really fighters.
I'm just going in circles.
Yes, giants were never warlike. They were artisans, seers, philosophers, builders, but very few were warriors. Starkather the Mighty, notably, and of course, Laufey the Just.
And Surtur, right? All those stories about honing his sword and training for Ragnarok? Maybe he'll be...
Uh-oh.
He's wounded. We can end this.
Oh, I felt that one, brother.
Ow. She can just move around.
He's on the run again.
Think the blood will lead us to her den?
Yes.
Yes.
Blood.
What does it look like? That way? I've already been this way. I guess we hadn't encountered her before, though, either. Down. Dude, are you being serious? There's some blood. No. Shoot him. Dude, really? Get off.
Fresh tracks.
Ah. What? I just have a feeling that's wrong. Okay. Well, maybe it ran up there and jumped across that bridge or something.
Mimir, when I was in Asgard, I saw Odin do something to some new Einherjar. He seemed kind of mindless until he cast a spell that restored their identity.
Aye, that was his habit, even when they were confined to Valhalla. I think letting them remember themselves was
that
another
blood?
small way of
Yeah.
facing death any way he could. Though I wouldn't be surprised if with that small gift of autonomy, he also embeds an undying personal loyalty to himself.
That is blood, though. Ah. Ow. What is happening? Ow. NBD. Easy fight. You just gotta run all the way there again. That's right, we found this place earlier and then they were like, oh, this is where it hangs out. Stunning might.
Fought valiantly. I'll give her that.
Kinda wish we didn't have to kill her.
Permafrost, Immolation, and Maelstrom skills charge up faster when hitting status-affected enemies. Nice. What was the other thing? A resource? Oh. Yep. And that's it for that, right? Lure the Drake. Where's the Drake? What if we just go up here where it's undiscovered? Well, we just have the one dragon hunt left here. Or just see. I would like to do the berserkers so I can get the armor. A sun curtain appears. This is the, I believe this is the one that spawns the enemies too.
Brother, I've been meaning to ask. Your homeland. I'd heard the gods there wielded every flavor of power you could imagine. Lightning, fire, the whole lot.
As did I, for many years.
Oh. Any chance you could recall some of that magic?
No, I have tried.
Freya said magic is bound to the earth. When your homeland died, your powers probably went with it.
Ah, well, probably for the best. Let the past stay in the past and all that.
Yeah, this is the one with the ads.
Patience is piety.
Did we already? Oh.
Please, leave me to my prayers. I await Freya, the great healer.
We know Freya. Maybe we can help.
You are not her. Even if you gathered the mangold mire and home, you wouldn't know what to do with them.
What are they for?
I need to cure my illness.
Uh,
I am doomed to die.
I'd like to try anyways. She wants a cure, but she's already dead.
she wants to be alive.
We should try to help her.
No point.
Maybe if we give her the ingredients she wants, she'll think she's...
Hold on. Prepare for battle.
Quick sucker the bold.
To the enemy, Sublime!
Above you, father!
Get up, brother.
Oh.
Quick sucker the bold.
This is the worst one that I've encountered.
Quick sucker the bold.
The enemy, Sublime! Don't hold back!
Oh, this sucks. Ow. No way, dude. What the f... Dude. That stinks.
To the enemies of labor!
It'll be, wow. Okay, yeah, I'll take a break after a couple tries here. So I can stretch and grab... hydrate.
To the enemies of labor!
What's your name?
Breathe, num, stretch and hydrate. I sure can do that. I think, I don't think this will be a hard fight to figure out. Of course, like all of them, it's just gonna take a little patience. What the heck, dude? Oh my god! What the f- Be right back. You're not gonna get mad, right? I didn't come back to get mad. We came back for vengeance. Oh my. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh. And I guess for our hydrate, we're just gonna finish off the strawberry watermelon. We'll have to go to the store today. And our little nush. I got a fudge cake. Nom 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 nom. Thank you. All right. Thank you for the personal care redeems.
We suck of the bold. To the enemy, Watch your back.
Let's see, what if I... We'll work on some stun. These are such bull, because they spawn right in front of you. Yeah, I can't get stun on him. It's not even worth trying.
We suck of the bold. To the enemy.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If I can get the ads to go straight to Atreus. Ouija pie. Hey bud. Come say hi. I kick you out. Meow. I mean, if you could hang out and be super good, that'd be sweet. I like hanging out with you. I just don't like that you like to mark on things. So, let's go. Oh, kitty cats.
Death to the enemy, Sublime! Nightmare on the left!
Left side, incoming!
Oop. Ah, can't block it. No. No, dude. Oh my gosh. Why isn't that thing targeting him? I mean, he's like right there.
We sucker the ball.
Death to the enemy, Sublime!
Watch your right.
Man's just serving me. That freaking attack, dude. They spawn right in front of you.
We sucker the ball.
Death to the enemy, Sublime!
Right side, brother.
Come on. That's okay. Just patience.
Weak sucker the bold.
Death to the enemies of labor.
Come on, Kratos. Off your back.
No stun. Okay, then we'll do the frost.
Weak sucker the bold.
Death to the enemies of labor.
Right side, brother.
Come on.
Get up, brother. Weak sucker the bold.
Death to the enemies of labor.
You're not dead yet. Oh.
Behind you! Look out! Behind you! Watch out!
That lunge, yo.
Weak sucker the bold.
To the enemies of labor. Don't hold back.
Ah, fuck. No way, dude! And I dodged. Like, you saw the dash part. Right after that's the dodge.
Weak sucker the bold.
Ooh, aren't you?
Incoming! Above you!
No way, dude! Look at all that damage. Wow. What's the cooldown on the 232? So almost 3 minutes. Is that right? No, it's a little over 3 minutes. Goodness. Fully protected while shielding. But that doesn't do stunned anymore, does it? Or wait, it never did. but would that be... It'll put us in a position where we're just standing, though. That kind of stinks. So I'm looking at the cooldown mostly. This is the one. Let's see. Oh, I haven't even upgraded this one either. That's going to be almost all of my XP if I do that. Should I use Valor for the health? I get a little bit of health with this, but hit it right before being hit to negate the incoming attack. And grant a melee attack bonus. Okay, so we'll keep that then. Should I go ahead and upgrade? Let's see. Looking for some stun. It's got the most. And the best cooldown. Oh, let's check our skills too. Wait. Okay, I gotta upgrade the spear one more time. So we'll do the final answer. I don't know, that AoE might be better. And then do I want to change my equipment? That's another thing too. I think I have one that gives more vitality. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's see, hang on. Healing mist. That might be worth using too. Let's just go for it and see what happens. Come on. Give me a break.